Morning everyone, many thanks indeed for checking through. It's a Monday morning, looking forward to a very big day of betting ahead. I've got 4 bets for you, and today is Monday, it is September the 28th, and this is the right dial you've tuned into. This is the Peter Private 99 free-to-air YouTube channel, bringing you 4 big win bets today. Not each way, these are all on the nose to win. 3 of them are coming from the Abbott, down there at Newton Abbott, and the other one is the meeting at Bath. All 4 today. I'm going in heavy singles, I'm going in doubles, and I'm going to have the trebles, and I'm going to have the big 4 accumulator to knock the bookies silly today on this final Monday of the month. As we move into October, I'm going to have the best finish to any month that I've been on here in the last 4, and I have tipped over 150, 160 big winners, all big as well, averaging prices of 7 to 1. Today, I'm going on the nose to win. 4 horses, all extremely strongly fancied. They're not each way. These are all straight win bets. Now then, I will say, and the massive take-up yesterday to my Talisman opportunity to get my Talisman bets, which of course on Saturday was a horse called Mark's Choice, which won at 8 to 1 down to 7 to 1 and won by 6 length in a 6 furlong sprint, absolutely bolted in. Today my Talisman bets have 3 bets. They all run early today. They all run early, and you can get all my Talisman bets, and I can tell you, and there are 2 opportunities. One opportunity is to come on board for 6 months, and the other opportunity is to come on for 12 months. The 3 horses today are all running early. I've got them in front of me. They're running at Hamilton and at Newcastle, and I can tell you the word I've got is extremely strong about all these 3 horses, which pay over 500 to 1 in a treble. They're extremely strong, as I say. They are running at Bath, Hamilton and at Newcastle, 1 in each, and they're all running early. I'm going to give you a clue that the 2:20 is one race, that's at Bath, the 2:30 at Hamilton is another race, and the 3:55 at Newcastle is the other race. There are 3 horses today on my Talisman Club, and all 3 exceptionally strongly fancied, and it wouldn't be surprising at all if the lot went in, that's for sure. Remember, these are each way bets. I think the treble pays around about 600 or 700 to 1. It's a massive chance today to really get made up. And my Talisman bets, I can tell you, are my strongest possible recommendations. If you want either of those options, you click the links below. There is a special Talisman channel set up, and I'll also put a link for that for you as well, where you can tune in and watch me talk about it or hear me talking about it. But the 2 ways of getting on board today and getting your bets, and by the way, the bets of the Talisman Club, which is my Talisman tips, my strongest bets, including the 3 today, which are all big prices, are all sent by free text messages to your mobile phone at no expense to yourself. I can tell you that. They're free SMS text messages, and you also get emails as well with all your advices on. So you get an email and you get a free text message and you get all your Talisman bets, which are my strongest possible bets. And there are 2 opportunities, one to come on board for 6 months for £49 and the other one's to come on board for 12 months for £97. A lot of people took the advantage of the £97 offer yesterday, and a lot of people also asked, was there a 6-month option? Well, I've made that possible now for you with the management. There is a link there for just £49. You can get yourself a 6-month membership package. It works out at, I don't know, around about 25 pence a day. No upfront fees other than that. It's all done and dusted. There's nothing to pay per day. There's no extras. It is what it is. All inclusive. 6 months for £49. Click the link below. £97 for 12 months. Click the other link what's below, and you got yourself my Talisman bets straight and direct to your mobile phone, and also by email as well. I think we'll start with a winning day today. I really do. These 3 bets, which do run quite early, as I say, are all exceptionally strongly fancied, and whenever I introduce something like this, I want it to be a winning start, and I think I'll do that today. As I say, the 2:20 at Bath, the 2:30 at Hamilton and the 3:55 at Newcastle are the races today for the Talisman. I can't tell you what they are, obviously, because there has been so many people come on board and want them, and well, they're all in the club now and they're all getting the text messages. So if you want to be a part of that club, for 6 months it's just £49, click the link, or 12 months, go all the way and you get the lot for £97, and that's it. Okay, these 4 horses I'm going to tell you about now are all win bets, and they're all absolutely free of charge. Remember, the Talisman bets are big price bets, and certainly very, very strong indeed. Horses like that Mark's Choice, which absolutely scooted up, was one of them. And these 3 today, I'd say as strong as that for sure. So I'll be disappointed if we don't crack a big double today at least. And if they got the 3 up, I wouldn't be surprised. And I'll be disappointed certainly if we don't get a big payday. And remember, they're all big prices. Even if any one of them win, if you had a tenner on any one of them, you're going to pay for your membership. And so there we go. And all the bets are sent by free text message and also by emails to your phone. So be sure if you join and come on board with the rest of the crew that you do fill the form in correctly on PayPal and you get it right. And also include your mobile telephone number when requested, so you can get these messages and don't miss a winner. And because sometimes emails are a little bit slow. Obviously, people opening rate on emails is nowhere near as opening as the text messages. Okay, so let's take you straight away for the first bet of these 4 today. No more ado, let's go to the meeting at Newton Abbot. I'm going to take you to Newton Abbot, and just looking which one to give you first. Actually, I'm going to probably keep it in race timed order, and let's just slow it down just a tad because we've got a busy programme today, but also a massive week ahead. As I say, I'm looking for the biggest week I've had since broadcasting and transmitting on this channel, with over nearly 3,500 followers now, subscribers. It is the busiest betting advice channel on YouTube, and long may that continue. Okay, the 240 at Newton Abbot, number 1, it's called Celestial Force, trained by Paul Nichols, ridden by Harry Cobden. Looks a bit of a dead match, this one, between that horse, Celestial Force, and the horse called Hassanabad, trained by Ian Williams, ridden by Brian Hughes. I'm going to go for Celestial Force. I think it's got more progression in it. I just feel it's got a bit more going for it, and although it is a tight call, I'm going for Celestial Call to overcome the likely favourite, Hassanabad. Hassanabad is favourite at the moment, but for me, Celestial Force, I thought ran really well when winning at Newton Abbot on its hurdling debut. Returns to that track today, and I think it can turn over Hassanabad, who won at Southwell on its hurdling debut. So that's the first one there. Let's put a peg and put a tip on that one. The 320 at Bath. I'm going to take you over to Bath for the second bet of the day. I've got a horse here trained by Roger Varian. Remember, these are all very strong win bets. All very strong win bets. Number 1, Alban Man, trained by Roger Varian, ridden by Andrea Azzini. Very well bred horse this, and this colt should be able to take this event today, and I'll be bitterly disappointed. I'm sure they will as well if they don't. Ran really well when second of 10 first time up at Salisbury. Nearly got up, just couldn't quite make it. Jack Mitchell rode the horse, been replaced today by Azzini. Was second of 10 behind a horse called Tornadic. That was at Salisbury. The opposition, I've got nothing massively positive for anything else in the race. And this horse must improve for that run, Alban Man. Roger Varian usually leaves a little bit in the tank to work on, and this colt is highly regarded, and I expect it to step up and take the 320 at Bath this afternoon. Second bet of the day, number 1, Alban Man. And there we go, that's the second bet there. Let's move over to Newton Abbot for the third bet of the day. I can tell you on this line tomorrow, which I may well be coming back tonight on at 6 o'clock. I've got something huge at Wolverhampton. My all-weather man, I've known this guy for a long time, and he just bets on all-weather. Has got a couple of bets lined up at Dunstall Park at Wolverhampton tomorrow that the word we've got through is defeat impossible. Well, I've heard all that before, defeat impossible, so I'm not going into that. But what I will say that this kid's usually on the mark, and he's shrewd as the night, and I'll pass them on to you later on this evening. So be sure to keep close to me, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, which I'm sure you probably have, but if you haven't, subscribe to the channel to make sure you get your notification alerts, and also don't forget to give me a thumbs up. As I'm coming back to you tonight at 6 o'clock, and I'll be talking to this fella this afternoon, and it's almost certain we're going ahead with 2 big plot horses at Wolverhampton on the all-weather, where incidentally, I'd have to say that on the all-weather tracks, Wolverhampton's been my most profitable track for a long time, and these 2 horses should do the trick. Big prices. It could be something like a 66 to 1 or 80 to 1 double, 100 to 1 double. Just won't know the prices till later on, but they do look certainly very much dark horses who are ready to pop up and come into the boil. So I'll let you know all about them later when I've had my meetings today with my representatives and my people, and look forward to that. And as I say, I'll send you them out later on tonight, all being well 6 o'clock or maybe earlier than that, because all the horses actually this afternoon run quite early, so we can have a clean sheet to work with, can't we? Okay, so the 410 at Newton Abbot, 410 at Newton Abbot. You've already had Album Man, haven't you? You've had Album Man and you've had Celestial Force. The 410 at Newton Abbot is my third bet of the day, and it's on horse number 4, Scardura, trained by Neil Mulholland and ridden by Sam Twiston Davis. I'd have to say I think this horse could be the best bet of the day, to be honest with you. Mulholland's horses are running out the skin. He's got a banging form, and again, another trainer who takes his time and don't overface his horses and really leaves quite a bit in the tank. They usually come on for the first and second run, certainly for the first run. And this horse unseated its rider last time out. It only went to the first fence and slung Robert Dunn off. That was behind a horse called Lucky Flight at Perth. So he didn't get no further than the first fence, and they left the money behind. It went off 11-8 favourite that day. It's probably been around about 6-4 today, but I think it's something to bet on. And off a mark of 127, the same mark as last time, Mulholland's placed this horse very, very well indeed, and I think it can pick up the price, no problem at all. Banker bet material, that number 4, Scardura, in the 410 at the Newton Abbot. One more to give you, and that runs also at Newton Abbot, and a little bit bigger price than the other 3, this one, but that don't make no difference. I think it'll add up, and it'll add up to the certainly add up to the accumulative odds of these 4 horses that I've got for you. As I say, don't forget, I must remind you once more that my Talisman bets are my strongest possible recommendations, regardless of the bigger prices and the shorter odds. I still regard them as my strongest possible bets because of the value input in them, like Mark's Choice, 8 to 1, 7 to 1, 1 by 6 length. Over a period of time, they do show fantastic profits, and selectivity is the key. There are 3 bets today which pay 5, 6, 700 to 1 or whatever it's going to be, the treble, but it's not always that way. Sometimes just 1 bet, or sometimes they're not bet. But on average, it's probably 7 to 10 bets a week. So one and sometimes 2 bets a day, but certainly 1 bet a day. But in all honesty, there's not 3 or 4 bets a day. You know, if you want your 4 bets a day, they're on this channel and they're all free of charge. But the different horses, I say the Talisman Club is my absolute prime information, and I expect that club to really show you the way forward and a really guiding light and a torch for profit, that's for sure. So if you want to join, the 2 options are £49 for 6 months or £97 for 12, and there we go. Alright, so the links are down below on the PayPal, as I say. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then there's a video which I had attached to this channel yesterday. You can click on that as well. I won't put the video on this one now because it can confuse things. I think you know what's going on, and if you want to join it, it's there for you, and I'd love to be able to, show you some big profits over the next 6 months or 12. Alright, so the final bet of the day, number 12, no, it's not actually, not the final bet of the day, final bet of this message, because as I say, I'm coming back to you later on with this Wolverhampton job. Number 12, High Wells, about 3 to 172 to 1 in the 340 at Newton Abbot. I like this one a lot. I really, really like this horse today. Trained by Graham McPherson, very astute trainer, ridden by Keelan Woods. Used to be trained by Seamus Durek, this one, and has been running on the flat, and had a breathing operation. Won at Kempton actually just 2 weeks ago or something, and can supplement that victory now going over jumps, and I think it's got a great chance, I really do, and it wouldn't surprise me, it's absolutely bolted up. Number 12, it's called High Wells, as I say, going back over the hurdles today, and certainly very, very strong indeed off a mark of 102, certainly has improved. It's only 6 years old, look cock on to me. Number 12, High Wells, and that High Wells is in the 340 at Newton Abbot. There are your 4 bets. That's all the messages. That's all I've got for you until 6 o'clock tonight. By that time, the Talisman would have had its runners because they run early today, as I say, 2:30 kickoff. And actually, I think it's early, that what I've just said. I can't remember what I just said. But certainly, I think today is going to be a very, very impressive day. And I'll be disappointed to say the least, if we don't come out with a massive profit. The 220 it is, the first Talisman, runs at Bath. The 230 then at Hamilton, and then the 355 at Newcastle. Get yourselves on board, click the links below, and take care of yourselves, whatever you're doing today. Go get them.